Hi. I haven't been doing any videos or um, not many videos, especially not educational videos that I did with spirituality, because I landed myself in a mental institution in Galway. I thought that my own sister was going to harm me because I felt an evil presence in her, around her, and I heard people hearing voices telling me that if they were me, they would get out of the house tonight. So I was worried that I was going to be attacked or something. Even though, well, I said to the psychiatrist as well that I think that my sister sold my soul to the devil using a slice of melon as a type of sacrifice. And I spoke to many Christians about it, and they said that I can't sell my soul using a slice of melon, that my soul can't be sold, and that even if I did sell my soul, God would forgive me. Jesus would forgive me. So I take their word for that. So even though my younger sister and her friend put me in a mental institution, I wanted to be there because I didn't feel safe with my sister and her friend. And it was because I felt evil within them. And when I say evil, I mean something dark and demonic. So I just knew that it was from a spiritual world that was influencing them. And very unusual things were happening. But I got diagnosed anyway with paranoid schizophrenia because of this, even though it's a spiritual matter, and even though a few Christians said to me, there's nothing wrong with me, I'm well, but I'm just being attacked. I have just been attacked by the spiritual world, by entities from the spiritual world, and anybody who is not a Christian will not understand that, or anybody who is not spiritual will not understand that. But I begged the psychiatrist at night time to leave me a bed in the mental institution because I didn't feel safe with my sister and her friend. The next morning, I tried to get away from my sister and my younger sister and my friend because I felt evil within them, and I just tried to get away from them. Even though I wanted to go to the hospital to see a psychiatrist, and I would feel safer if I was in one of those beds. Then things got quite crazy for me when I was in the mental institution. Even I felt a demonic presence in there as well. So I felt a demonic presence in many areas, and maybe it was because I let them in, because I went into New Age stuff and spiritual stuff, thinking that it would free me. I feel embarrassed about being in there because I have given the wrong impression to my mother that I was never well and that I was unwell for a long time, even though I was just going through a phase of tradition, a spiritual tradition, and I felt like I was being attacked by the dark side of the spiritual realm, by negative energy. And I was also trying to isolate myself from my family because of my mother, and because my family would side with my mother. So I would lock or hide myself in the room to get away from my mother and to get away from the family. But also because I had a stomach problem, IBS, that was diagnosed in Dublin, in a private clinic in Dublin. I was diagnosed. No, I wasn't, actually. Well, I was, but first of all, I was diagnosed with IBS in the hospital in Dublin City. So that explained why I was feeling the constipation, the excessive gas, and getting pains in my stomach, which I had just for a couple of months, so it didn't last too long. But even though I didn't have IBS when I went to the psychiatrist, I was told that I was paranoid, that these people were talking about me, even those people were talking about me, but they were talking about me because I had a stomach problem and because it was impacting them on the train and in the hostels I was in. And I suppose in the city in Dublin as well, which was a shame because I was really enjoying my course down in Dublin that I was doing, and I made a few friends there. And I always usually find it hard to make friends, but we just clicked. So that's all I'm going to say. That's why I haven't been making many movies, and that's why they haven't been educational. That's why I haven't got my books out. For all you subscribers out there. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed listening to me and to my video, and take care.